Right, so we are back live from Lunavla watching this match between NAMO United and AASHAPURA Warriors, where NAMO United have won the toss and they have decided to field first. This is a beautiful evening. It's kind of cold, no breeze at all, no dew at all. We have very less dew at the moment on the ground. That might play a big role if it increases later in the evening. Rajesh and Azan are the new man, the openers for the team. Rohit starting his first over from the mountain's end, setting up the field correctly according to his bowling. First delivery to Rajesh from Rohit. A beautiful shot being played towards the covers area. Field is standing inside the circle. A dot delivery to start. Beautiful delivery there. Hitting the right area of the pitch. Now, Team Namo is known for some good bowling performance that we have seen in the past. We have seen some good bowling performance from the bowlers being shown on the ground of Samaya in Mumbai as well. So it's a good contest between a good batting team and a good bowling team. Rohit Lamba is known for some good bowling performance, good spells for the team, but he has taken the charge and taken the team to a winning situation. Look at the delivery. Look at the delivery. This is what I was just saying, that Team Namo is known for some good bowling performance. This is why they have decided to field first after winning the toss, and chasing a total is always a good option in a 20-over game. This is a particular habit that was being brought in a 20-over game by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Now, that's been followed since years and years, and why not? If anything that is good for your team, why not follow that particular thing from any of the player, if that's an international player or if it's not an international player. Good four deliveries that we have seen coming in from Rohit, the left arm pace bowler. A good field setup. Now, in this particular tournament, SPL is something that you would not see a 6-over power play. You would see a power play of 4 overs. Next 2 overs would be decided by the batters to take in any other time when they want it to be. And look at that, another great delivery, another great delivery. And look at the pace as well. The seam position is correct, the pitching is correct, the pace is all right, which is why you see no runs being scored yet. Are we seeing a start with a maiden over for this particular inning? Last delivery of the over, Rajesh on strike. Have faced 5 deliveries already from Rohit. Will this be a delivery that would be pitched on stumps? Beautiful delivery. What a way to start. What a way. A dream way to start the over. No run being scored on the first over. A maiden over to start from Rohit. 0 runs without a wicket. So we have seen Rohit Lamba bowling the first over. Now we are seeing Rohit Karb coming in from the same end. Now a field change that's been requested by him. He's brought in two fielders standing on the offside. Deep point being sent back. Third man standing as well. Rest all the fielders standing inside the circle. Azan is the man facing the first delivery of the match. And he wanted to play that towards the covers area. The umpire says wide. Wide delivery to start the over from Rohit Kar. Azan wanted to score that towards the covers area. Again, a delivery that was being pitched outside of. The umpire says it's a legal delivery. Beautiful delivery there from Rohit. Right on the money, hitting the right areas. Good length area. Now, Azan has been known for some great hitting. He's been known for big shots. I'm sure he wouldn't take much of the time to start hitting any of the deliveries. He's got a lot of hunger to score. That is what we are seeing at the moment. Two wides that we have seen in this over and two dot deliveries. So not even a single run yet been scored out of the bat, because Rohit Lamba have bowled a maiden over to start the inning. Now Rohit Karb is the man bowling the second over and bowling some great deliveries in the right areas. This is match number 36 that's happening between NAMO United and AASHAPURA Warriors, where NAMO United have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first. And look at that. Look at that area where he's actually targeting. He's limping a bit at this particular moment. I have seen Rohit Karb is limping a bit while he's running. He's not looking that happy. I think he's got a stretch in his left thigh, which is why he's not able to bowl. Now, I did see a bit of change in his run-up from the first delivery to the fourth delivery that he just bowled. I think he's got a stretch. Ideally, he should come back out of the ground, send your extra player inside to field, get some massage from your physio, get fine, and then go back and bowl your 3 overs. Azan strikes. This is what I said, that this man would not stop. He will start with a boundary or a maximum, which he does. So first run coming from the bat of a batsman, where AASHAPURA gets a boundary from the bat of Mr. Azan. So first boundary we have witnessed in this over. 5 deliveries completed. Last delivery of the over. A good length delivery there. A good length delivery there. Got some height, which is why it has hit the upper section of the bat and gets a dot delivery. So 2 overs been completed, 6 runs on board for the loss of no wicket. A shot that's been played and it's a drop catch. It's a drop catch from the fielder standing inside the circle. Rajesh gets his first run with a drop catch. It was hammered with power from Rajesh, but it's a drop catch. Let's have a look at the replay. It wasn't a tough catch. It wasn't a tough chance, I would say. I think the jump that the fielder took was pretty earlier than it was expected it to be. So Rajesh gets a life on his first run itself. Rohit Lamba now to Azan. It's a good contest to watch. A good bowler to a good batter. Hitting the edge, going straight towards the fielder, standing as a fine leg fielder inside the circle. Gets an edge and gets a single there. Brings back Rajesh on strike. Bit of field change being done. A fielder standing on mid-wicket, being brought a bit shorter now. A shot that's been hammered and goes straight toward the same fielder who had just been adjusted. But the long on cuts that off, gets a single there. So 3 singles coming in out of those 3 deliveries. Azan comes back on strike. Short pitch delivery going in the air. Who's coming in? Who's charging in? And a big wicket falls. The big man departs. Azan could not connect that at all. And Rohit Lamba wins this challenge. So the first wicket falls. Rohit gets the first wicket and he gets the wicket of Azan. 2.3 overs being completed. 9 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. Now the new batter who stepped in is Sikandar. After losing the first wicket of Azan, Sikandar is a new man. A shot that's been pulled and a misfield being done by the fielder standing inside the circle on fine leg. And rather than being a dot delivery, it's been converted into a boundary. Lamba isn't happy at all with that performance from the fielder. Look at that. Lazy work. A dot delivery being converted into a boundary. So with that, 3 overs being completed, 13 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. Now Santosh is the new man who's coming in from Mountains End with his first over. A shot that's been hammered straight towards the long one. He could not connect that all. He tried to cut that off, but the way it was being connected, it was connected well. He gets the boundary. He gets a boundary. This is what they're trying to do. In first 4 overs where the field restrictions are there, they would want to bring in more and more runs. So an over being started from Santosh with a boundary. A good run being taken. A good run being taken. Good running between the wicket from Rajesh and Sikandar. A shot that's been played by Sikandar between those two fielders. Will he be able to get that boundary? No, he doesn't. A good work in the deep. Just a couple of inches away from that boundary line. The fielder does good work. A bit of mix up there by the fielder. The keeper wanted to stop that. But on the other side, Rajesh and Sikandar have been very smart. They have taken that extra run. A shot that's been played towards the long on fielder for a single. There was an edge, held the edge, goes for a boundary. No chance for anyone to stop that. They're trying to get more and more boundaries in this over. The reason is only one. They've got field restrictions. They can just keep two fielders outside. Rajesh held the edge. There was no slip at all, which is why he gets a boundary. So we come to the end of the power play. 4 was being completed. 27 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. Tausif is the new man, this new spinner being brought in from the Wet and Joy end. This is going in the air. I'm sure this will fall in the no man's land area. Yes, it does. The batsman would be happy for a while. He would have his heart in his mouth. But that's a good thing to happen. Do not lose wickets in the beginning, because they've already lost the wicket of Azan. Now they would want a good partnership to be set up. A left arm spinner. There's a slip as well being put up by the captain. Good field setup, I would say, because he need to have some pressure to be built up. Both the batters are striking well at the moment. 2 singles being taken in 2 deliveries. Flighted delivery going in the air. Will this be the first maximum? It does. Yes, it is. We have seen the same thing in the previous match as well, where in the same area the catch was being dropped and it was being converted into a maximum. It was way above in the air for a while. Was a tough chance, but Sikandar gets the maximum for the team. Short pitch delivery, could not find that gap, and look at the work that's been done by the fielder standing inside the circle. Great work. Shot in the air. There was a fielder standing there and gets a single. Flighted delivery again. Good pitched up. Quick run that was being requested from Rajesh, and he gets that successfully. So an over of 11 runs comes to an end. 5 overs being completed, 38 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. What a cracking shot that we have seen in the first delivery of Lamba. Sikandar Patil comes couple of steps ahead on the first delivery. Look at the walk that he did. Look at that. It was all ready. He knew where the ball would be pitched up. And look at the shot. Look at the connection. I hope the chair is fine. I hope the chair is not being broken. That could be a cost. That could be a high cost to maintain if the chairs are being broken. Beautiful delivery. Beautiful comeback from Lamba. A single being taken. And this time, Rajesh charges. And he wanted to hammer that, but it goes straight towards the long off for a single. 6 runs of the first 3 ball. The current run rate that these two batters are batting with is 8 runs in an over. Beautiful ball, beautiful delivery. Sikandar gives respect and gets a single, did not try anything there. Rajesh charges to Lamba, gets a single there, brings back Sikandar on strike. Last delivery of the 6th over. 46 runs on board. Looks a good score at the moment. 8 runs in an over is always good. Now talking about the batting team, the AASHAPURA Warriors have depth in their batting. I've seen number 9 as well scoring some good runs for the team, which is a plus point for them. There was an edge. The batter did say that there was an edge, which is why they said not out. The umpire says not out. There was a hit being done on the stumps. Meanwhile, Rajesh and Sikandar were successfully taking that single. So single to end the over. 6 overs been completed. 47 runs on board. for the loss of 1 wicket. So six overs been completed. 47 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. Tosif comes back with the second over. He's been expensive with his first over. Been scored for 11 runs. Sikandar Patil on strike. And he wanted to connect that. And I think he has. And he gets the boundary for the team. He's connecting well. Every single delivery that is coming to Sikandar, he's making sure he's connecting well. And trying to get more and more runs on every single delivery. Look at the connect. Look at the sound of the bat. Just to remind you, you're watching SMPL 5.0, Electro-Rush official hydration partner, Virat official apparel partner, Paramount Sports and Nutrition official sports nutrition partner, Trupti official food partner. A bit of field change that has happened. Extra fielder being brought in on the offside. Tosif comes back. Sikandar strikes well. Oh, a tough chance being missed. Tough chance being missed there. Rohit was the man in the deep. Look at the action replay. Was a tough chance. It was a tough chance. Yes, it was. 6 runs out of 3 deliveries from Tosif. A flighted delivery hitting the edge goes straight in the hands of the point fielder. Wicket number 2 falls. And which batsman has going back? That's a big wicket. Sikandar, who was striking like Sikandar. But Tosif wins the challenge. A flighted delivery has worked. Flighted delivery will always create a confusion in any of the batters if they want to defend that or they want to score hard. But it was pitched up very nicely. Look at that. If you look at the action replay, it was a high arm delivery. Flighted one. Gets the edge and goes straight in the hands of the fielder standing at the point. So Sikandar goes back after scoring 29 runs on team. 29 runs for the team. The scorecard moves to 53 runs on board for the loss of 2 wickets. Darshan is the new man who's just stepped in and missing the first ball completely. Could not get that at all. A dot delivery to start his inning. Rajesh and Darshan there. He charges. Was he able to charge it well? No, no, no. 2 wickets in quick successions. Not the right way to play to a spinner. And not the right time when you have already lost a wicket. AASHAPURA Warriors have lost the 3rd wicket as well. Deepak with his first over, flighted delivery to start and being hammered by Rajesh completely. Gets a boundary on his first delivery. Another spinner being brought in after Tofik got 2 wickets in his previous over. This time, the over being started with a boundary. New batsman who's been stepped in is Rohit. Flighted delivery again. Played straight towards the long on fielder and gets a single. Rohit is the man facing the first delivery. He just stepped in after the 2nd wicket, 3rd wicket was being fallen. 2 wickets have been fallen in quick succession. But they need a good partnership. This is the 8th over in progress. A good shot that's been played towards the long on. Flighted delivery again, hitting the edge. 7 runs being scored. Flighter delivery again to Rohit. He plays that towards the long on fielder. Gets a single there. Last delivery of the first over from Deepak. This is the 8th over of the inning. 61 runs on board. 3 wickets have been fallen on Dreddy. Quicker delivery played very nicely towards the offside. There's a protection being kept there. And we'll get a single to end the over. So 9 runs off that over. 8 overs completed in the inning. 62 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. Flighter delivery to be started from Tosif. And Rajesh wanted to play that aerial route towards the offside. A misfield there and a good call, and they have taken another run there as a overthrow. So 2 runs to start the over. Now Tosif, what he's trying is, I'm sure that he wouldn't try a quicker one in the entire 5 delivery that is left in this over, because he's got 2 wickets on his flighter deliveries. See, this is what you see. That is what he will do, and it was being hammered so bad that the fielder could not stop at all. That was the boundary. Hammered. Went like a bullet. There was a fielder standing there, Nitin. Look at that. He could not stop that. It was a tough chance for him, though. But in such situations, you should be stopping those deliveries. Flighter delivery again, playing that very smartly, because square leg was standing inside the circle, gets another boundary. Rajesh is playing a blunder at the moment. 34 runs for this man. 2 boundaries, 10 runs already been scored in the first 3 deliveries of this over. Expensive over from Tosif. A good delivery there, a dot delivery there to come back from Tosif. Last couple of deliveries left in this over. Hitting the edge. I think this will be a boundary again, because the third man is standing inside the circle. He gets a boundary again. An expensive over till now. 14 runs being scored out of those 5 deliveries. Look at that. Rajesh gets the edge. There's no slip standing there. Last delivery of the over. Good flighted delivery to end the over. So a spell of 3 overs being completed from Tosif. An expensive over comes to an end with 14 runs being given in that over. 9 overs completed, 76 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. Rohit wanted to charge the first delivery, defending that for a dot delivery. Rohit on strike facing Deepak. This is the second over from Deepak. Flighted delivery again. Rohit defending that for a single. Deepak to Rajesh. Flighted delivery again. Hitting the edge and just falling in short of the fielder standing at point. Gets a single there. Good over this has been till now. 2 runs being taken in those 3 deliveries. Flighted delivery. Rohit strikes that well and strikes pretty well. That's a maximum coming in from Rohit. He's been the man since a long time. I know him since 7 to 8 years now. I've seen him playing. I've seen him playing in Mumbai as well. He takes enough of his time. He learns. He understands the pitch. And then he strikes well, which he has. I've seen him playing in Kanga League as well, which happens in Mumbai. I've seen him playing in a lot of leagues that has happened in Mumbai. And he's performed pretty well for the team. He's been a leg spinner as well. When needed, he bowls as well. He's been a leg spinner, which means he's an all-rounder for the team. And that's a big asset. If you have an all-rounder in your team, it's an asset for you. You cannot afford to lose any of your all-rounders. Flighted delivery again from Deepak. And gets a single. Rajesh gets a single on the last delivery of the over. So a good 10 overs being completed, 86 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. We will have a quick drinks break and we will see you after a short break. A new bowler being brought in, Anand. He's a local boy. He's a local boy from Mumbai. He knows this pitch as well because he's played enough cricket on this particular ground. Flighted delivery there. Played towards the long on fielder. There was a chance of 2 runs, but the batters decided to take only 1 there. He doesn't believe in bowling some flighted delivery. He's a quick arm spinner. Tries to turn the ball with pace. Shot that's been hammered in the air. Is it going all the way for a maximum? Yes, it is. With that maximum, Rajesh moved to 47. It's a good contest that is happening. Flighted delivery this time, plays that towards the covers area. There's a fielder standing there. Cuts that off. Gets a single. Brings back Rohit on strike. With that single, Rajesh moved to 47, closer to his half century. We haven't seen any 50 run being scored by any batter this evening. A good quick delivery there. Rohit plays that very smartly towards the long on fielder for a single. Last delivery of the 11th over. A quicker one. There was an appeal from the umpire. There was an appeal to the umpire and he gets the big wicket. Anand gets the big wicket. What a wicket that is. So big wicket falls. Big wicket falls. Rajesh goes on 47. First wicket to Anand after being scored for a maximum as well. So it's a good over to end with the wicket. That means 4th wicket have been fallen. 11 overs completed, 96 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Now Deepak comes back with his third over. The end have been changed for this man. He's coming in from Mountains End now. Previously 2 overs been bowled from the Wet and Joy's end. A quicker delivery. Rohit wanted to find that gap. Will he be able to get that? Which he does. He's a batsman who loves to find gaps. He doesn't believe in scoring in the air for a while. It was in the air for a while, but he knew where the fielders were standing. He will check the fielders where they are being put up every single delivery. He'll make sure that he's finding the gaps. And he's found that and gets a boundary for the team. So with that boundary, the total of 100 being completed. They still have 59 deliveries left in this inning. It was a wide delivery, but he wanted to play that towards the covers area and gets a single there, brings back Vinay on strike. Now Vinay would be facing his first delivery. Vinay sweeps that towards the leg side. There was no fielder standing on the fine leg, which is why he tries to sweep that and gets to run there. Right thing to get that. And you are aware where the fielders are being kept. And if you're playing in those directions, and when you have a spinner, sweep is the right way to get the first run for yourself. Deepak has been expensive. He's been scored for 26 runs out of 2.3 overs. 3 more deliveries left. Vinay on strike at the moment. A shot that's been played towards the covers area. There's a fielder standing there. Another run. With that run, Rohit comes back on strike. 2 deliveries can be faced by Rohit. 104 runs on board. Just to give you a reminder, this is a 20-over game that you're watching live on YouTube in Lonavala. A match that's happening between NAMO United and AASHAPURA Warriors, where NAMO United have won the toss and they have decided to field first. Will this be a boundary again? No, a good field work being done by both the fielders. 2 runs being taken. Short pitch delivery, pull that towards the leg side, gets a single there. So with that, 12 overs being completed, 106 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Rohit is on strike facing Anand there. Anand is a quick arm spinner. He doesn't believe in flight deliveries or let the ball spin. He's a quick arm spinner. And the way he bats, we have seen him doing good work for the team in the past as well. First flighted delivery that we have seen coming in from Anand. A surprising one for Rohit, I'm sure. An all-rounder, if you have an all-rounder in your team, that's a plus point. That's a golden advantage that you would have in your team. 3 runs out of those 4 deliveries. And a quicker one there. There was an appeal from the keeper, Sunny, but the umpire says not out. Dot delivery there. Last delivery of the 13th over, the second over for Anand. Flighted delivery there, being played straight towards the covers area. There's a fielder standing there. So we come to the end of 13 overs, where the total that we see on board is 110 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. So Deepak comes back with his last over, starting with the dot delivery to Vinay from the Mountains End, 14th over in progress. A shot that's been hammered straight towards the fielder standing inside the circle. Good stop there. Another dot delivery there from Deepak. Good way to start the last over. Vinay is trying to rotate the strike, but unfortunately cannot get that. An edge hitting from the bat of Vinay and gets 2 runs there. He should. Yes, he does. A shot that's been played towards the covers area. There's a fielder standing there. Will he be able to cut that off? He does that successfully. Does a good work in the deep. And a single being taken. Great work in the deep by the fielder. Last delivery of the 14th over. Rohit on strike at the moment. Will he try to do something good? Something out of the box? Because this hasn't been an expensive over till now. Just 3 runs been scored. Last delivery coming to Rohit from Deepak. And Rohit strikes that well. Will he get the boundary? He doesn't. Good work in the deep by the fielder. So just a 5-run over being completed. 14 overs done. 115 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. And that's a smart shot. Has it hit the bat? No, it hasn't. It's a smart work being done by the batter, I would say. Wide delivery and a boundary. A sweep shot that's been selected by Vinay again. This time he connects with the bat. Gets 2 runs there. So 7 runs being scored already in this over from Anand. Just a delivery. Vinay charges that, wanted to play that towards those 2 fielders who were standing on the leg side. But the ball goes straight towards the fielder for a single. Shot that's been played towards the long on fielder. He stops that. Does well. Rohit standing there on long on. A shot that's been swept towards the leg side. There's a fielder standing there outside the circle. Gets a single. Good comeback, I would say, at the moment. And a shot that we were waiting for from Rohit. He hammers that in the air and goes way, way, way with the aerial surprise to Anand and gets the maximum. Complete elevation. Goes way above the head of everyone. What a beautiful shot that is. Beautiful shot that is. Now Lamba comes back from the mountains and again with his last over. They need wicket. They need to break this partnership. They are seeing that Rohit and Vinay is rotating pretty well. Starting a delivery with a single. Rohit comes back on strike. A bit of field change that's been requested by Lamba. Now this is Rohit Lamba to Rohit Samant. A shot that's been played towards the long off area. The field is standing there. A single being taken. With that single, Rohit moves into his 30s. He's playing pretty well. It's a direct hit. It's a direct hit. But he was already reached inside the crease. So no risk at all. Rohit is back on strike. 3 singles being taken in 3 deliveries. A shot that is going in the air. Two-fielder charging up. And a drop catch. And a drop catch. And whose catch that was? It was a catch of Rohit Samant. Big man who's connecting well. I'm sure Lamba would not be happy with that drop catch that has happened because he created a situation where there was a pressure that was being brought in on Rohit to score big. The score looks big at the moment. 134 runs already. 16th over in progress. They still have 26 deliveries to face. Vinay at the moment. And looks like a wicket. And looks like a wicket. Yes, it is. This is power surge at the moment, which is why they want to score. In every single delivery, they want to score. And they tried that. Rohit departs. Big man departs. Scored pretty well. There wasn't any need to take that risky run, I would say. Vinay says, let's take that. And Rohit calls for it. It was a call coming in from Rohit. And there was no need to do that. There was no need to do that. Now the last delivery coming in from this spell from Rohit Lamba. Nayan Relan is the new man who just stepped in. A shot that's been played straight towards the long on fielder. And gets a quick single there. So to end the over, 16 overs being completed. 135 runs on board for the loss of 5 wickets. We have Vinay and Nayan at the moment on crease. We have to wait and watch what kind of a shot selection by these two batsmen would be done in rest 4 overs. What a shot that is coming in the covers area from Nayan. That's a cracking shot. That's a cracking shot to start the over from Santosh. If you remember, the first over from Santosh was being scored for 14 runs. Now we have to wait and watch if this would be an expensive over as well. Short pitch delivery to start the over. Nayan on strike. Shot that's been hammered. But there's a fielder standing there on long off. He will be able to cut that off. And a single. Good comeback after being scored for a boundary. It was just above the head of the keeper. He tried his best to take those gloves towards the ball. It's a leg by that's been signaled by the umpire. The keeper thought it was hitting the edge of the bat, which is why he was trying for a catch. A shot that Nayan wanted to play above the head of the umpire, but it was a very good delivery from Santosh. He's mixing it up. He knows that what kind of a shot selection that would be done by both these batters, because it's a power surge over that's in progress, which is why they're trying to hit it hard. Last two deliveries left. What a cracking noise that we have seen from the bat. Good connect there from Vinay. Last delivery of the over. Nayan on strike. Are we expecting a maximum? Are we expecting a maximum? We have to wait and watch. The viewers say that they want to see a maximum on this last delivery from Nayan. Last delivery to Nayan from Santosh. Man with 007, James Bond, coming in from Wed Enjoy's end to Nayan. And a great delivery to end the over. Great delivery to end the over. The umpire will say it's a bye. Yes, it is. So 17 overs completed, 144 runs on board for the loss of 5 wickets. Full toss delivery hammered straight towards the long off fielder for a single. Rohit being lucky that Nayan could not connect that well. That should have been hammered outside the ground. 17 deliveries left in this inning. 145 runs on board. We have seen a match before this where a total of 145 runs was being put up, but the team could not chase that as well. Dot delivery there. Look at that noise and look at the connect that's been done by Vinay. I was just discussing inside the commentary box that Vinay have faced enough deliveries. Now is the time for him to go and charge the bowlers, which he has already started. I think now he's not going to stop. Let's wait and watch what kind of a shot selection would be done by this man. A cracking boundary towards the offside. Fourth delivery of this over. Good Yorker delivery from Rohit. There's an appeal. There's an appeal from the umpire. There's an appeal from the umpire. 2 runs being taken. It's a leg bye that's been given. We're surprised. The bowler is surprised as well. He says it was out, but the umpire says no pressure on me. Look at the shot that he selected to play on the log side. And there was a fielder standing there. Again, a misfield. Overthrow. We have seen a couple of times a lot of overthrow that has come in from the team NAMO. So 18 overs completed, 12 deliveries left, 5 wickets in hand. Vinay and Nayan there. 153 runs on board for the loss of 5 wickets. A Yorker to start the over from Santosh, Nayan and Vinay at the moment. Was it hitting the pads? Was it hitting the pads of the bat? There was no appeal at all. from the bowler. There was an appeal from the fielders though, but there was no appeal at all from the bowler. Looks like it was hitting the thigh pad of the batsman. And Nayan comes back on strike. 10 deliveries left. 155 runs on board. We would have to wait and watch how many runs would be scored in the last 10 deliveries now. And that's a wicket. That's a wicket. Wicket number 6 falls. Santosh gets another one. That was a beautiful delivery. Look at that. Santosh knew that now every single delivery that would be faced by any of the batters, they would like to score big, which is why he bowled in the right area. So Santosh gets a wicket. Nayan comes back. And Santosh plays that towards the leg side. His first delivery. Hammered towards the leg side for a boundary. This is what the viewers are expecting in last couple of deliveries that are left in this inning. Santosh to Santosh. But Dada strikes pretty well on the leg side. Eight deliveries left, 159 runs on board. Will they be able to touch down 175 runs? Shot that's been cracked towards the offside. Rohit wanted to hit that straight in the stumps, but could not do that. Santosh off the mark now. Off the strike, sorry. And Vinay is there on the strike now. He's faced 24 deliveries. Now is the time for Vinay to change the gear and try to find out some maximum of boundaries in every single delivery that he's facing. A pull shot that's been done toward the leg side. A full toss being hammered for a boundary. 19 overs completed, 164 runs on board for the loss of 6 wickets. A great delivery to start. Will this be a boundary? And look at that connect. It wasn't a bad delivery at all from Rohit. But Santosh connects that well and connects in the gap. Look at that, what he does. He just flicks that and he knew where the fielders were. And we thought for a while it's going for a single, but if you look at the entire replay, it's a boundary. 9 runs out of those 3 delivery that this man have faced. 168 runs already on board. 5 deliveries left. What are we expecting now from Santosh? A shot that's been connected well, but there's a fielder standing at long off. He will cut that off. A single there. And a catch being taken. A full toss being converted into a wicket. So winner departs. An inning of 26 deliveries with 26 runs. Departs and Rohit gets his first wicket. A shot that the batter wanted to play towards the offside. It's a dot delivery. 4 deliveries done. Just 5 runs out of those last 4 deliveries that's been bowled. Shot that's been played towards the long off fielder for a single. 170 runs on board. Last delivery would be faced by Santosh. A shot that's been played very smartly by Santosh to end the innings. So 174 runs being put up in front of NAMO United. They need to win this match if they chase down a total of 175 runs. So AASHAPURA Warriors have played pretty well, scored 174 runs, and the match still remains. The first inning comes to an end. We have seen some great innings from Rajesh. We have seen some great innings from Sikandar. Rohit has played a very good part. Winner ball to run there. And at the end, if you see 5 deliveries being faced, 14 runs being scored by Santosh. Just to give you a reminder, 3 boundaries in those 14 runs. You can imagine if this man would have stepped up in the 15th over, the scenario would have been above 200. So we will see you after a short quick break. Do not leave your screens. Who's coming in? Who's charging in? And a big wicket. A shot that's been pulled. And a misfield being done by the fielder standing inside the circle. Now Santosh is the new man who's coming in from Mountains End with his first over. A shot that's been hammered straight towards the long one. He could not connect that all. There was an edge, held the edge. Goes for a boundary. Flighted delivery going in the air. Will this be the first maximum? What a cracking shot that we have seen in the first. Been scored for 11 runs. Sikandar Patil on strike. And he wanted to connect that. And I think he has. And he gets the boundary for the team. A flighted delivery hitting the edge, goes straight in the hands. He charges. Was he able to charge it well? No, no, no. Deepak with his first over, flighted delivery to start and being hammered by Raj. Because he's got 2 wickets on his flighted deliveries. See, this is what you see. That is what he will do, and it was being hammered so bad. Tough chance for him though. But in such situations, you should be stopping those deliveries. Flighted delivery again, playing that very smartly because square leg was standing inside the circle, gets another boundary. Hitting the edge. I think this will be a boundary again because the third man is standing inside the circle. Flighted delivery. Rohit strikes that well and strikes. Believe in bowling some flighted delivery. He's a quick arm spinner. Tries to turn the ball with pace. Shot that's been hammered in the air. A quicker one. There was an appeal from the umpire. There was an appeal to the umpire and he gets it. A quicker delivery. Rohit wanted to find that gap. Will he be able to get that? And that's a smart shot. Has it hit the bat? No, it has. And a shot that we were waiting for. 34 runs already. 16th over in progress. They still have 26 deliveries to face. Vinay at the moment. And looks like a wicket. And looks like a wicket. Yes, it is. What a shot that is coming in the covers area. Look at that noise and look at the connect that. And that's a wicket. That's a wicket. And Santosh plays that towards the leg side, his first delivery. A pull shot that's been done. A great delivery to start. Will this be a boundary? And look at. And a catch being taken. A full toss being cut. A shot that's been played very smartly by Santosh. We are back live where NAMO United would be chasing a total of 175 runs to win this match. AASHAPURA have done a great work in the batting department. We have to wait and watch what kind of a performance that would be shown by the bowlers. Ankit and Deepak there. Amir is the first bowler, the first spinner coming in from the Wet and Joy's end. And a great delivery there. The keeper completely misses that, and the batter as well. It hasn't connected anyone. By delivery goes all the way for a boundary. Look at the replay. Look at the turn. Just a couple of inches away from the stumps.
The keeper completely misses that.
And the batter as well. Amir started with a great swing on the first delivery itself. And that's a wide delivery. That's a wide delivery. No control at all that we saw on that particular delivery from him. So 5 extra runs being scored already. And a shot that's been played towards the covers area. The field is standing there inside the circle. Look at the shot selection from Ankit. Now this is the first run being scored with the bat. And that's a boundary. An expensive over to start. The batsman knew where the fielders are standing. This is the power play in progress. These two fielders can be kept outside the circle. The long one is standing outside the circle. There's an extra fielder being brought in on the leg side. So 2 fielders standing outside the leg stump, which is why Ankit decides to play that above the head of the fielder standing inside the circle on the offside. An expensive over to start. 9 runs already been scored. 5 in extras and a boundary from Ankit. In swinging delivery, pulls that towards the leg side. There's a fielder standing there. He cuts that off successfully. Saves 3 runs for the team. A single being taken. And a shot that's being played towards the covers area. There's a fielder standing there inside the circle. It wasn't connected well by Deepak. It was a very short pitch delivery. But this was the first delivery that Deepak have faced, so he would want to stay there, understand the pitch, and then maybe he would want to start connecting well. Last delivery of the first over. Is that a wicket? Oh, the keeper misses that. Keeper misses that. It's a wide delivery. Not the good work that the captain or the bowler would be expecting. Let's have a look at the replay after this. Over. Look at that. It was a wicket-taking delivery. He could not collect that at all. And a shot that's been played, meanwhile, by Deepak for a single to end the over. So 1 over being completed, 12 runs on board for the loss of no wicket. And a good outswinging delivery being started by Jay there. We've seen some great swing being shown by both the bowlers till now. We haven't seen that in the first inning. Now, this is what we are witnessing at the moment. From Wet and Joy end, you're seeing enough of the seam position being brought in by the bowlers. Now, there's an extra fielder being brought in as a slip fielder. That's the right thing, which ideally you should be doing to put some more pressure on the batters, especially on the batter who's not able to connect well. Deepak is the man on strike at the moment. There's a chance of a run out. If that could have been hit, the stumps could have been something to watch out for in the replay. A shot that Ankit wanted to play above the head of the long off fielder, but enough pace in that particular delivery from Jay. Enough connect. This should go all the way. Yes, it does. The first maximum coming in. What a shot that is from Ankit. It sounded so well. It was bowled a bit shorter, but he was all set. He was waiting for such kind of deliveries to come in. More footwork, but the connect was absolutely beautiful.
Go all the way. Yes, it does.
And a shot again. The aerial view looks like the second maximum. It goes for one bounce boundary. Look at the connect that's been done on both the deliveries from Ankit. It was an outswinging delivery from Samant, but look at the connect. This is what I said, that they knows that this is the power play. They can take an advantage of that, which they are doing it successfully at the moment and have got enough runs in the first 2 overs. 23 runs already on board. Last delivery of the first over from Jay. He's been expensive. Both the expensive overs we have seen, we have witnessed. What is going to be the last delivery looks like from Jay? Will he come back with a good delivery or a Yorker? He doesn't. Looks like a wide. Yes, it does. And he wanted to connect that again on the last delivery. So a dot delivery to end the over. 2 overs being completed, 24 runs on board without a wicket. Amir comes back with the second over, and look at the stop that's been done. Great work being done by the fielder standing at short. That's Anand there who stopped that. Full toss. You cannot bowl such kind of deliveries to a man who's scoring big and scoring on every single delivery. Boundary there. Amir, you need to make sure you are doing the right selection of the deliveries and the right areas to be pitched up on that particular pitch. That's not the right thing. You cannot bowl such kind of deliveries to this man. I feel very bad for that particular chair who just fell off. And a full toss delivery. Hitting nothing, which is why the umpire says it's a wide delivery going towards the leg side. 4 wide deliveries being bowled. It was again a full toss. There's not much control that we have seen from Amir on the ball. Even in the previous over, we have seen some full tosses being bowled. The boundary that was being scored before this wide delivery was a full toss. Again, a wide delivery that was there was a full toss. Now you see the result. You see this. You see the result. If your bowler does not have a control on the ball, you would see maximums being scored or boundaries being scored in quick succession and will be scored easily by any of the batters. And look at that maximum, how strong that was being hit. It was being hit very hard and goes all the way for a maximum. Again, an expensive over that we are seeing at the moment. This is looking very easy for Ankit. He's scoring very nicely on every single delivery that is coming in. A good comeback from Amir. A dot delivery there. 12 runs being scored already in this over. A wide delivery as well. A maximum and a boundary being scored by this man who's standing strong there with 11 deliveries being faced and 25 runs being scored. A delivery that was going outside of. The umpire says it's a wild delivery. Flight to delivery again. Finds the gap between those two fielders standing on the offside. Another boundary in this over. "17 runs in this over. An expensive one. I think the captain would not go back to Amir after this particular over. It's been a very expensive spell that's been shown. That's been bowled by Amir. 25 runs. And that's a shot that Ankit again wanted to play above the head. A shot that's been played straight towards the fielder and looks like a mix-up. But they have taken the run there and successfully does it. So 3 overs being completed. The scorecard looks very strong at the moment. For the NAMO United, 43 runs on board without a wicket. A shot that Ankit wanted to pull towards the leg side. Jay is the man who's coming in with the second over. Looks like a wide. Umpire will open his arms and says it's a wide delivery. And look at the connect. The connect being done very nicely and a misfield being done. But no harm at all, just a single being taken. A shot that's been played towards the long on. A single being taken there by Deepak. He's doing the right thing. What he's doing is just rotating the strike, not trying anything out of the box, letting Ankit play his own part. Because Ankit is connecting well at the moment. The equation looks very easy for them. 100 deliveries left, 130 odd to get. It has been a good over till now. Just 3 runs been scored out of those 4 deliveries. Short pitch delivery, being connected well and connects very nicely for a maximum. It was a good connect that was being done. So many maximums, so many boundaries we have seen from this man Ankit, standing tall and standing strong for the team. Just to let you know, this is just the 4th over in progress and they have already crossed 52 runs mark. Last delivery of the 4th over. Both the bowlers have been expensive till now. Shot that's been played in the air. Should be a boundary. Yes, it is. Another expensive over comes to an end. 13 runs out of that over. Look at the connect that this man is doing at the moment. He's not interested. It's singles or doubles at the moment. He's just dealing into boundaries and sixes. And with that boundary, we come to the end of 4 overs. You see a scorecard of 56 runs. In that, 41 runs being scored by this man, Ankit, facing just 18 deliveries. Now Santosh comes back with the first over. And Deepak is the man on strike. Deepak wanted to pull that shot towards the leg side, but could not connect that well. There was an appeal. And looks like a wicket. Yes, it is. Gets the first wicket. Gets the first wicket. And Santosh does that for the team. So Deepak departs. First wicket falls on 56 runs. New batter who just stepped in, Anand. And Santosh is the man who just got a wicket for the team. Now we have to see this contest between Ankit and Santosh. Who wins this contest? And a smart shot being played by Anand towards the third man for a single. So he's off the mark. And a shot that Ankit wanted to play towards the leg side. And a misfield there by the fielder of third man. But just a run. Last delivery of the first over from Santosh. Anand on strike at the moment. Beautiful over to come to an end. So just a run being scored and a wicket as well in that particular over. 5 overs being completed, 58 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. Flighted delivery to start from Rajesh. A dot delivery after a long time to Ankit. That's a surprising thing because this man is connecting well in every single delivery that he's facing. He's already into his 40s. And that's a shot that he played between those two fielders. There's a fielder standing in the covers. Could not stop that at all. It goes for a boundary. A shot that he wanted to play towards the leg side. A big wicket being brought in by Mr. Rajesh for the team. Ankit departs on 45. How big this can be. Will this be a game changer? Will this be a game changer? Oh, he departs. Played a great inning for the team. 45 runs inning comes to an end. It's a plum LB. You cannot have a second option. And a wicket falls. A big wicket falls. 5.4 overs being completed. 62 runs on board for the loss of 2 wickets. This is a successful over till now. Rajesh have got a big wicket. Ribhu comes in as a new batter, hitting the edge of the bat and going straight toward the fine leg fielder. What a good over this has been, where he's produced a big wicket, what they wanted since long time, and they have done it pretty well. And a shot that Anand wanted to play straight towards the umpire's area, but he could not connect that at all. What an over this has been. What a game-changing over this has been. 6 overs being completed. 63 runs on board for the loss of 2 wickets. Santosh after bowling a successful over just before this. So we have 2 wickets in 2 overs. Santosh have got 1 for them. Anand is a man on strike at the moment. Ribu has just stepped in. Flight delivery outside off. It's a big wide. It's a big wide. But Anand still wanted to connect that because he's waiting for one particular connect which can release off some pressure off him. Flight to delivery again, plays that above the head of everyone there. Should be able to get a boundary. Yes, he does. So first boundary coming in from Anand's bat. They need a good partnership at the moment because a good work already been done by the batters in the beginning for the team. They just need good partnership to be built up. No high scoring runs should be scored. Just get a single boundary in an over and rest. Even if you get some singles, that's perfectly all right. 6 runs already been scored in 3 deliveries. A quicker one there. Anand plays that very nicely. There's a fielder standing there inside the circle. Gets a single. Azan standing there behind the stumps, being a keeper for the team. Santosh to Ribu. 7th over in progress. 70 runs already on board. 105 runs to get. Ribu plays that very fine, and there's a chance of a wicket. He loses that. He loses that. There was no run at all. There was no run at all. Ribu shouldn't have tried that. There was no run. What were you thinking? What were you thinking at the moment where you have already lost 2 wickets? That too in quick succession. Now this is the 3rd over that we are seeing. In all 3 last 3 overs, we have seen 3 wickets. Well, last 3 overs we have seen some changes happening. Some changes that you would usually get to see in cricket. AASHAPURA Warriors have got 3 wickets and they look very excited at the moment. They look very confident because they know that the NAMO United doesn't have a depth in their batting. Now Lamba steps in, Rohit Lamba steps in. Santosh have produced another wicket as a run out. The good thing that Santosh is doing is he's trying to get some dot deliveries which will create a lot of pressure. Lamba pulls that first delivery and look at that work. Great stop being done by the fielder that saves a couple of runs for the team. With that single 7 overs being completed, 71 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. What a way to start the over of Vinay. Rohit gets a boundary to start this over. The action itself is pretty unique that you usually not get to see in cricket. But when you get to see it, you would want to see it continuously. Another delivery going outside off. Rohit wanted to play that toward the leg side. Now Anand comes on crease. He's on the strike. Vinay has been scored for a boundary and a single run being taken on the next delivery. Anand on strike, the right-handed batsman to an off-spinner. He pulls that towards the leg side. Is that a misfield? Yes, it is. And gets a boundary. Expensive over to start. Misfield in a deep, which is why a single being converted into a boundary. A shot that Anand plays towards the long on. That's a single being taken. 10 runs being scored already in this over out of those 4 deliveries. A single run being taken in the covers area for a single. Rohit off strike. Anand comes back on strike, facing the last delivery of Vinay's first over. The score looks pretty good at the moment. Pretty strong at the moment, except those 3 wickets that has fallen in the last 3 overs. And a shot that Anand wanted to play on the offside and gets a dot delivery to end the over. So 8 overs being completed. The scorecard that we see on board is 82 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Now Santosh comes back, starting his 3rd over. A single being taken in the first delivery. Flighted delivery to Anand. Anand plays that very smartly between those 2 fielders standing on the offside. A quick single being taken there. Good running between the wicket. Rohit and Anand are very quick in responding. And they're right. The right thing that they are doing is being responsive. If there's no run, they are saying no for it. quicker delivery. Anand wanted to play that towards the leg side. The keeper misses that completely. Should there be a 2-run? Yes, there is. A 2 runs being taken. We do see a lot of dew on the ground at the moment because it's late night, 11:40. In a hill station called as Lonavala, you would expect such kind of a dew that would come in. A shot that Anand plays that towards the covers area. Should there be a boundary? No. 2 runs being taken. Running between the wicket between these two guys have been successfully been done and completed by both of them. 7 runs being scored out of those 5 deliveries. A flighted delivery there. Anand connects that very well and goes for a maximum. What a shot that is to end the over. With that maximum, the scorecard moves to 95 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets after 9 overs been completed. Now, bowling change that's been done by the captain. Coming from the mountains end, Vaibhav, a pace bowler. Look at that delivery. What a delivery that has been. And the umpire says it's a wide delivery. A shot that's been played towards the covers area. A bit of misfield, but there's a fielder covering that up. Should be able to cut that off. A good ball that is. Good ball that is from Vaibhav. Anand wanted to connect that. The ball stayed low. This is what will happen now because The ball is heavy. The ball is heavy, and the pace that Weber has is brilliant. And the delivery that he's bowling are very good. Look at the connect Anand have done. But there's a fielder standing there in deep. Single run being taken. Look at the delivery and look at the connect. Will this be a catch? And look at the work that's been done in the deep. Great work that's been done. What a good stop that is by the deep fielders. Just a single being taken. Last delivery of the 10th over. Anand connects that towards the leg side. So 10 overs completed, 100 runs on board, 60 deliveries left, 75 to get with 7 wickets in hand. Anand and Rohit playing pretty well at the moment. Time for some drinks break. You can have and we can have some, and we will be back in a couple of minutes. Rajesh have started with a maximum in this over, and Anand is unstoppable at the moment. He's wanting to score as quick as possible. The equation looks pretty easy at the moment. They have 7 wickets in hand, 57 deliveries to face, 68 to get. Rajesh have got a big wicket in this previous over. We have to wait and watch. If he gets another wicket in this particular over, then it can change the momentum completely. A delivery going outside, like the umpire says, it's a wild delivery. 8 runs already been scored in 3 deliveries. It's a very good partnership that's been building up between Rohit and Anand. And Anand is playing a match-winning inning at the moment. He scored 31 runs out of 20 delivery that he has faced. 9 runs in this over. Field change due to a batter being changed. Right hand, left hand combination will keep every single fielder busy on every single delivery whenever the strike change has happened. Due factor that we get to see. A beautiful delivery. Beautiful delivery there. Anand could not move at all. He stayed there in the crease. No footwork being done. So we come to the end of 11 overs. The scorecard that we see on board is 109 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. The equation that we have is 54 runs, 54 deliveries left, 66 to get. Rajneesh coming in with his first over. Another spinner and a wicket being brought in by the first delivery that he has bowled. Rohit Lamba, Rajneesh strikes, breaks the partnership that was building up. How big this can be, how big this can be. Nayan takes a quick catch that went straight to him standing inside the circle. It was hit hard, but went straight to the fielder. So wicket number 4 falls. 109 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Now Sadanand steps in. Rajneesh have striked on the first delivery itself. A beautiful delivery on the stumps. Now I'm sure the plan between both these batters would be Sadanand would be just rotating the strike, and on the other end, Anand would be striking the deliveries. First delivery to Anand from Rajneesh. And a shot that's been played straight towards the long off for a single. The jackets are on every single fielder that you see inside the boundary because the weather have become very cold. A shot that's been hammered between those two fielders gets the boundary. What a cracking shot that was. Look at the connect. Look at the connect. It was pitched up. A short delivery. Sadanand had enough time to play that between those two fielders. Gets the gap and gets the boundary for the team. His first boundary this is. Six runs being scored with that boundary, and a wicket has been fallen as well. Flighted delivery misses that completely. A dot delivery there. So the over comes to an end with two dot deliveries, 12 overs being completed, 115 runs on board, 60 runs to get out of 48 deliveries left. Anand playing there as a big part for the team. He needs to stay there because just 60 more runs needed. This is the third over from Rajesh. For a while, we thought that it is going straight in the hands of the fielder because the connect wasn't that well, else it would have been a maximum as well. A flighted delivery there, hitting the bottom edge, going toward the leg side. A single being taken. Anand wanted to strike that towards the leg side. Could not connect that well, but should be able to get a single there. 3 runs being scored in 4 deliveries. A shot that's been played towards the offside. Sadanand gets a single again. 4 singles being taken out of those 5 deliveries. A shot that's been played between those 2 fielders, but there's a protection being kept outside the circle. A single being taken. So a single to end the over. 13 overs been completed. 120 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Rajneesh comes back with his last over. He's been very good. He's got a wicket as well for the team. Anand on strike. This is the second over from Rajneesh, and look at the connect that Anand have done. The ball goes straight towards the long off. He knew how hard that was being hit. And in a weather where the temperature is just decreasing, it's very tough for anyone to collect such kind of connect that comes from a batter. Sadanand on strike. Flighted delivery, plays that, and there's no fielder there. There is a good protection being kept. For a moment, I thought there's no fielder, and they have taken 2 runs there. The scorecard looks very beautiful at the moment. 1, 1, 2, 3, and a loss of 4 wickets. A flighted delivery there. The keeper misses that completely. He has been missing since long time. Umpire says it's a bye. A delivery that been pitched outside of a wide delivery there. And a shot that's been played toward the leg side. There's a fielder being kept for that particular sweep that came in from Anand's bat. Gets a single. Six runs out of those 5 deliveries being scored from Rajneesh. Are we expecting a big shot that would come in from Sadanand? Ideally, he should not try anything at the moment, because the equation looks very easy at the moment. 49 to get out of 37 deliveries. But he doesn't listen to me, and he connects that well and gets a single to end the over. So 14 overs been completed, 127 on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Wide delivery to start from Santosh. 36 deliveries left, 47 to get. An extra run being scored already. Short pitch delivery being pulled toward the leg side. There's a fielder standing there, should be able to cut that off. Anand plays a smart shot. He knew that the third man was standing inside the circle, which is why he goes on the back foot and plays that. And with that boundary, he moves to his 40s. A smart shot that is. A smart shot that is. Flattered delivery, and look at the connect. Biggest of the evening. I hope all the cars are fine there. What a connect that was from Mr. Anand. Let's have a look at the replay. What a connect that was from Anand. Let's have a look at the replay. Look at the connect. Flighted delivery. He connects well. And the ball was not reachable at all. Anand scores a 50 run for the team. What an expensive over this has been. $16 runs. And look at the shot. Look at the shot again. He got a boundary previously in a particular over. And gets a single now. He moves to 52. He's playing pretty well at the moment. Flighted delivery to Sadanand. Goes in the gap. And a good work being done by the fielder standing in long on. And gets a single to end the over. Santosh isn't happy with the performance that he has shown in this particular over. He's been expensive. 4 overs being completed for him. 39 runs being scored. Now the equation looks pretty happy. Pretty happy for the team. For the team, Ashapura Warriors would be very happy with that particular equation. 15 overs completed, 145 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. So Danan on strike. He wanted to score that towards the covers area. A dot delivery there. Look at that delivery. In swinging delivery, Sadanand plays that pretty well for a single. Now Anand comes back on strike, the man who scored 52 runs already. First half century of the evening that we have seen. We have witnessed some great innings, 40s, 47, 42, 45, but we haven't seen a half century being scored. Now this man standing there, very strong for the team, done his part, and he's doing it pretty well. Weber with his third delivery, first delivery to Anand, and look at that connect. Look at that connect. How can you miss that? This man is unstoppable at the moment. Look at the connect that Anand had. He charges and he charges well. He knew where the fielders were standing. No chance for anyone to move. They tried their best to stop him, but he is unstoppable at the moment. What a great shot that was. He's planning to wrap it up as soon as possible because he looks hungry at the moment. I think some good food, good dinner is waiting for him at the house. And look at the connect again. Will this be a boundary again? But the great work being done by the fielder in deep. It was hit in the same area. Gets a single. Good delivery there from Weber. In swinging delivery, getting a run there. Umpire signals added leg by. Last delivery of the 16th over. 21 to get. Anand is in a hurry, which is why he's charging every single delivery. So with that delivery, a dot delivery to end the over. 16 overs completed, 154 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Flight a delivery to start the over. Gets a single. Brings back Anand on strike. Now it's a contest that I was actually waiting for. Rajesh to Anand. An equation at the moment is very easy for them. Just 20 to get out of 23 deliveries left. 23 deliveries left in this inning. Rajesh to Anand. Anand charging up. I'm sure this guy is looking out for some maximum. Smiles being exchanged between both of them. This is what I was talking about. A smile being exchanged, but a maximum, but a boundary we have seen. What a shot that was. What a connect that was. Look at the way this man is settling up. He's taking his own time, going in line, and look at the way this has been connected. One bounce boundary there. How quick will he be able to complete this inning? In the rest, 3 deliveries? He connects that well again. Goes towards the offside and gets a boundary. 12 to get. 12 runs to get. Are we expecting 2 sixes in the last 2 overs? Last 2 deliveries left. Anand sweeps and does that pretty well. The fielder is charging up. Will he be able to stop that? He does. And they get 2 runs there. 11 runs off that over till now. Just 10 to get out of 19 deliveries left. Anand facing the last delivery. Will this be a boundary again? No, it's a single being taken. So a single being taken on the last delivery. And if you look at that fielder, he's been hit on his thigh. 9 runs needed out of 18 deliveries left. Anand playing into 70s out of 41 delivery that he has faced. Flight at delivery to start the over. A dot delivery there. Anand must be waiting to hit a maximum on this in this over to get the things wrapped up quickly. It's 12:30 a.m. He's been playing since yesterday. He's got a wicket. Rajneesh have got a wicket. Rajneesh have got a wicket of Sadanan. He's played a defensive inning, but this is what was needed when he stepped in. And look at the connect Rohit has done on the first delivery itself. It's a maximum. And look at the connect again from Rohit. Two back-to-back maximum to end the match. So that is how the match ends. Ashapura Warriors have won this match very nicely. My bad. The NAMO United have won this match. A one-sided game that we have seen. All thanks to this man, Anand, who scored 70 runs. A great inning that we have seen, a great match that we have seen. So we tell you good morning at the moment because it's 12:31 a.m. in India. Good night, Shabba Khair, and we will see you for a couple of more matches tomorrow right here on the same ground at 4 p.m. And a great delivery there. The keeper completely misses that and the batter as well. Look at the shot selection from Ankit. Enough connect. This should go all the way. Yes, it does. And a shot again. The aerial view looks like the second maximum. Full toss. You cannot bowl such kind of deliveries to him. The boundary that was being scored before this wide delivery was a full toss. Again, a wide delivery that was there was a full toss. Now you see the result. Flighter delivery again finds the gap between those two fielders standing on the off. Short pitch delivery being connected well and connects till now. Shot that's been played in the air. Should be a boundary. Yes. Deepak wanted to pull that shot towards the leg side but could not connect that well. There was an appeal. And that's a shot that he played between those two fielders. There's a fielder standing in the cover. A shot that he wanted to play towards the leg side. A big wicket being. Flighter delivery again plays that above the head of everyone there. Should be able to get a boundary. Yes, he does. 105 runs to get. Ribu plays that very fine and there's a chance of a wicket. He loses that. He loses that. That was. Run being taken on the next delivery. Anand on strike, the right-handed batsman to an off-spinner. He pulls that towards the leg side. Is that a misfield? Yes, it is. And gets a flighted delivery there. Anand connects that very well and goes for a max. Rajneesh coming in with his first over. Another spinner and a wicket being brought in by the first. A shot that's been hammered between those two fielders gets the boundary. Anand plays a smart shot. He knew that the third man was standing inside the circle, which is next well. And the ball was not reachable at all. And he's doing it pretty well. Weber with his third delivery. First delivery to Anand. And look at that connect. Look at that connect. This is what I was talking about. A smile being exchanged. He connects that well again. Goes towards the off. He's got a wicket. Rajneesh have got a wicket. And look at the connect Rohit has done on the first delivery itself. And look at the connect again from Rohit. Two back-to-back maximum.